As far as paying Kathy McCullough off, what happened is, as I told the reporter, she was an embarrassment to the process. She was. I spoke with Scott Smith, at the time our city attorney, and I said, Scott, there are a few months left. I would like to offer Kathy the remainder of her salary for the remainder of the year. This was early, or maybe spring of 2014, and I would like her to resign. Would that be okay? He said, that should be fine, but don't quote me on it yet. Let me do some due diligence, but that should be okay. So, as good as he is, and as methodical as I am with everything, we followed that up in writing. I said, it was nice meeting you, and it was nice seeing you for lunch, and for our discussion, you think that this is good? He said, yes. So I got together with Kathy McCullough, and I said, there are a few months left. I am willing to pay you the remainder of this year's worth of salaries if you just quit, because you're an embarrassment. I looked her in the eye and I said, you're an embarrassment to the process. Because of you, closed sessions take a lot longer than they should, and public sessions are just an embarrassment. You don't get much done because you just don't follow things, you don't understand things. And she wasn't happy. And that was the end of that. She did not take me up on my offer. About a week later, Scott Smith wrote me and said, Adam, I looked into it, and actually you cannot do that. That's against the law. I responded that, well, actually I did offer her. I jumped the gun. I'm impatient, that I gotta tell you. I said I jumped the gun and offered her, but she refused anyway, so no harm done. And Scott and I left it at that. This was all in writing. Mrs. McCullough, and I told her that she was going to lose re-election. She loses re-election, and then she complains to the DA about me, trying to bribe her. So the DA calls me, and he came and paid me a visit at home. I told him exactly what I just told you. And he said, do you happen to have that email correspondence between you and the city attorney? I said, I do, but given that it's between me and the city attorney, it's confidential. Would it be okay if I give it to you? He said, well, yeah, given that, I'm part of the DA's office, it exonerates you, so no harm done. I said, okay. He said, can you get it to me tomorrow? I said, no, stay right here. Let's go to my computer, I'll print it for you. I have a very organized archive system. So I found it, printed it, handed it to him. It explained everything. The next day he calls me. He said, everything's good. It was nice meeting you. Nothing to it. Later I learned that he had actually called Scott and verified Scott Smith. And had verified everything. So between that written evidence and his conversation with Scott Smith, nothing, no charges, because there was no malintention here. So that's the bribe. Now his friend reported this in an article, and they said that I tried to bribe her. That was the bribe, everyone.